The important reactions commonly employed in the breakdown of an amino acid is always the removal of its alpha amino group. The product ammonia is excreted after conversion to urea or other products, and the carbon skeleton is degraded to carbon dioxide, releasing energy. The important reactions involved in the deamination of amino acids are the transamination, oxidative deamination, and the non oxidative deamination. So, what is transamination? Transamination is the transfer of amino group from an amino acid to the keto group of a keto acid to generate a new amino acid and a new keto acid. Transaminases are the enzymes which is required for the reaction. We can write the reaction as amino acid 1 will react with alpha keto acid 1 to produce amino acid 2 and alpha keto acid 2. The pyridoxal phosphate, which is a cofactor derived from vitamin B6, is required for the reaction. No free ammonia is released. The reaction is reversible. Excess amino acids derived used for energy generation. It is used for the synthesis of non-essential amino acids. The amino acids lysine, threonine, proline, hydroxylproline are exception to the rule. There is the production of non-essential amino acids through this reaction. The alpha amino acids and the delta amino acids like ornithine will undergo the transamination reaction. And if we talk about clinical significance, then if the level of SGOT increases, then it is related to the acute myocardial infarction, and if the level of SGPT increases, that it is related to the liver diseases. So what are the biological significance of transamination? The protein from the diet is digested and amino acids are produced, and these amino acids are used in the synthesis of nitrogenous compounds, used in the synthesis of glutamate and the keto acids, and these keto acids will produce energy in the form of pyruvate. These keto acid will produce glucose in the process of gluconeogenesis and will produce fat from acetyl coenzyme A.